is Yitzchak Raskin. I grew up in Melbourne, Australia. And as a child, I used to always like to draw. I used to doodle in class. Art was something that I enjoyed.
One of the most underrepresented ideas in Hasidus is the arts. Chushim. All of Hasidus, it talks about God. And of course, part of what it does, it tries to give a person techniques and tools to bring God into themselves, to personalize God. And the classic version is the mind-heart version, the koiches, the faculties. What's not often discussed in Hasidus is the five senses: seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. And the five senses are connected to the arts. Seeing is the visual arts, hearing is music. When Hasidus talks about the arts, they make the following argument, that seeing, for example, or hearing, the chushim, are a shortcut to the soul.
I now see the world heading to the next phase, where we're going to take the written word and go to the visual medium. And that also is going to, Mir Tashem, be a quicker process, but we need thousands of people to be involved. Every generation made art, but it all got lost. In this generation, we can make art that'll last forever on the digital age, and one piece of art could spread around the whole world in minutes. Because just like we took Teresh Baal Peh, it was supposed to be a verbal communication, and it was going to get lost if we didn't write it down. And Rabbi Yehuda Hanassi went through a project of the Mishnah that followed up with the Talmud, and it was all about writing it down. That was a 300-year process.
If you're an artist see. They don't just draw, they see. If you're a musician, you don't just write music, you hear. You see God, you hear God. These are very direct ways of bringing God to a person to go straight into the soul. But because there's little struggle, because there's little labor, because there's less work, it's less sustained, it doesn't last as long, and it's less transforming. So ideally, you want to combine what the arts give you with some learning, with some meditation.
We know that when Mashiach comes, it'll be V'ra'u kol basar yachtav. Everybody will see that it's God's words that speaks. Back in the day, you looked in the book, you knew, but now you want to just see it everywhere. If we want to be in Mashiach, we need to live into what they said Mashiach will look like. And this is one of the ways we do that.
The way I see what we do here in VR connect with Hasidus and Kala Art Contest is kind of taking these theoretical ideas or text and converting it into not just artwork, which is two-dimensional, but 3D and even 4D experiences. If you take in time and gameplay, it's really increasing the dimensions and making it so immersive and real, as opposed to something distant that you read from arm's length. It really, you immerse and you go into it and you live it.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what people will come up with and all the different creative ideas. We have to use our talents to serve the Eibishter.